Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Have you ever felt lost in the chaos of someone else's actions, wondering why they did what they did? If you've been left questioning your own worth because of someone else's deceit or manipulation, you're not alone. Many of us have faced situations where it feels like someone was playing games with our emotions, leaving us confused and hurt. But what if I told you that all those experiences, no matter how painful, have the potential to transform you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself? In this video, we're going to explore how you can turn the tables, reclaim your power, and rise above the tactics that once kept you down. Watch until the end to discover how you can shift from being manipulated to becoming a force of nature that others simply can't ignore. There was likely a time when someone close to you, a friend, a partner, or a colleague, started acting differently. They became distant, cold, or even outright hostile without any clear reason. You might have found yourself replaying past conversations, trying to pinpoint where things went wrong. The confusion can be overwhelming, especially when the other person seems determined to make you doubt yourself. This confusion isn't just frustrating, it's disorienting. It can feel like you're trapped in a maze with no clear way out. You're left questioning every decision you've made, every word you've said, all in a desperate attempt to fix something that wasn't even your fault to begin with. This emotional turmoil is not just random pain. It's a sign that you're in the midst of a significant transformation. The truth is, their actions were never really about you. It's easy to internalize someone else's negative behavior and believe it reflects on your own value. But their betrayal or manipulation was likely rooted in their own insecurities, their own darkness. They needed someone to project their inner turmoil onto, and unfortunately, you were the easiest target. But this is where the narrative starts to change. Instead of letting their actions break you, these moments of confusion and heartache are actually the crucible in which your strength is forged. Every tear, every sleepless night, every instance of self-doubt has the potential to be transformed into something powerful. It's like emotional alchemy. You're turning lead into gold. By recognizing that their actions are a reflection of their own issues and not a judgment on your worth, you start to reclaim your power. You begin to see the cracks in their facade and understand that their strength was an illusion, something built on the shaky foundation of manipulation and deceit. As you rise above the confusion, you tap into an inner strength you might not have realized you possessed. As you begin to emerge from this haze of confusion, something remarkable happens. The energy in the room shifts when you walk in. The people who once tried to manipulate or control you start to sense that something is different about you. It's as if they can no longer predict your reactions, no longer play you like a puppet. They're left grasping at straws, trying to understand how you've suddenly become immune to their tactics. This isn't just some random change. It's the result of you stepping into your true power. The strength that has been forged in the fires of betrayal and heartache now acts as a shield. The things that once hurt you deeply now roll off your back, unable to penetrate the armor you've built around yourself. People who once thrived on your pain are now confused by your serenity. They expected you to retaliate, to respond in kind to their negativity. But instead, they're met with calmness, a quiet strength that they can't comprehend. This drives them mad because it highlights their own powerlessness. They're used to being in control, but now the tables have turned, and they're the ones scrambling to make sense of the situation. This transformation doesn't just affect your relationship with those who have wronged you. It starts to ripple out into other areas of your life. You begin to attract new opportunities, new connections that are aligned with this higher version of yourself. People start to notice the change in you, how you carry yourself, how you interact with the world. and they respond accordingly. You're no longer the person who can be easily manipulated or controlled. You've become a force of nature, and that's something that commands respect. What's truly fascinating about this transformation is that it's not just about your own personal growth. There's a deeper, almost spiritual aspect to it. You've likely noticed moments where something inside you, a gut feeling or an intuition, warned you about someone's intentions or guided you away from a harmful situation. This isn't just coincidence. It's a form of divine guidance, a protective force that's been watching over you, helping you navigate through the chaos. This divine guidance is something that becomes more apparent as you continue on your journey of growth and healing. You start to recognize the signs, those little nudges from the universe that steer you away from danger and toward the path of light and peace. It's like having an internal compass that always points you in the right direction, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. As you learn to trust this guidance more, you find that you no longer need to react to the negativity or the drama that others try to drag you into. You're operating on a different level now, one where you're more concerned with maintaining your peace and well-being than with getting even or proving a point. This doesn't mean you're passive or a pushover, quite the opposite. It means you've reached a level of understanding where you realize that your energy is too valuable to be wasted on petty conflicts. This shift in perspective is something that those who once tried to control or manipulate you simply can't understand. They're still operating on a lower vibrational level where everything is about power, control, and dominance. But you've outgrown that. Your actions are now guided by something far greater than human emotions, by the divine light that surrounds you and the love that fills your soul. This doesn't just make you untouchable, it makes you unpredictable. Those who once thought they had you all figured out are now left in the dark, unable to comprehend the depth of your transformation. They're stuck in their old ways, trying to apply the same tactics that once worked, but now fall flat. They can't provoke you, can't stir up the chaos that once consumed you because you've risen above it. At this point, you've become something of a mystery to those who once knew you. They expected you to stay the same, to be the person they could easily read and manipulate. But now, you're an enigma, a puzzle they can't quite figure out. And that's exactly where your power lies. Your unpredictability is your armor. The fact that they can no longer predict your reactions or control your actions is what makes you so formidable. You've evolved beyond their reach, and that terrifies them. The dynamics have shifted so drastically that they're left grasping at straws, bewildered by the person standing before them. This isn't just about personal growth. It's about stepping into a new reality where you are in full control of your life. You're no longer bound by the expectations or limitations that others tried to impose on you. You've moved beyond the need for their approval, their validation. You're walking your own path now, guided by forces far greater than anything they can understand. This evolution isn't something that happened overnight. It's the result of all the work you've done, all the battles you've fought, and all the victories you've claimed along the way. It's the culmination of every experience that has shaped you into the person you are today, and it's something that no one can take away from you. So, as you continue on your journey, remember that this growth, this transformation, is your true power. It's what sets you apart, what makes you untouchable. You've earned your place in the sun, and no one can take that from you. The people who once tried to control or manipulate you are now left in the dark, struggling to understand the new reality you've created. So, keep moving forward, unafraid and unshaken. Your growth is a beacon, a signal to the universe that you are ready for whatever comes next. Those who can't keep up will fall away, left to grapple with the new reality you've created. And that's okay, because this is your time, your moment to shine. Embrace it fully and let your light continue to guide you forward. unstoppable and unbreakable. The journey from confusion to clarity, from manipulation to empowerment, is a powerful one. It's a journey that many of us are on, whether we realize it or not. But the key takeaway here is that you have the power to transform even the most painful experiences into something positive, something that strengthens and empowers you. As you move forward, remember that your strength, your resilience, is something that no one can take from you. You are unstoppable, a force of nature that cannot be contained. Let this be the start of a new chapter, one where you are in full control of your destiny, guided by the divine light that has always been within you. Thank you for watching, and if this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And to continue your wonderful journey, watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonated with you the most. See you there.